When we talked about the FSMO roles, the Operation Master roles, we said that one of the roles is the Schema Master. And the Schema Master is the structure of the database. In other words, how are the users and the domains and the groups and all of that stuff put together into a big database? What is the structure of that database? Well, that is in the schema. And Microsoft, for the MTA, wants you to know what that schema is. You don't have to be able to work with it, but you do at least need to know what it represents and the fact that it's taken over by one of the domain controllers, the one that has the Schema Master role. But it is kind of handy to learn how and to, let's just say it helps you hang information in your brain if you've at least seen it once. Now, in order to see it, we need to go to an MMC console. However, let's go up to File and Add Remove Snap-in. We don't have a schema snap-in here. We have to register that snap-in in order to make it available to us. So we're going to do that using the Run dialog box. So let's go down here to Run. And the way we register this is kind of a funny way. Well, it's not that funny. It's REG SVR32 and then schema SCHM and then management MGMT and then DLL. So we're going to register the Schema Master DLL. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we've succeeded in that, and now I'm going to close this guy and reopen it again, and hopefully this time we will have our schema. There it is, Active Directory schema. So let's add that snap in, and now we can take a look at this thing and we can see the schema. Here are the classes. Don't worry about what these classes mean, but they have to do with all of those groups, domains. Here's built-in domains. Let's see what else, accounts. So you can see, you can recognize a few of these probably. And then down below classes, we have attributes, which is information about all of those things. Now, if we go back to our Active Directory here, and let's just take a look at an account. So I'm going to go up to Tools and then down to Users and Computers. I have to wait for a moment for it to open because the dashboard is still populating. There we go. Let's try this again. Users and Computers. Let's go to Users and we'll just pick on Fred. I'll click Properties and you can see here that I have a whole bunch of stuff. These are the attributes. So when we were looking at that schema and you saw attributes, these are all these attributes about Fred. And so all of that information is there in the schema. So that is what the schema is. That's where it's located. And now you've at least seen it. It might be a little bit easier to remember what that schema is all about.